Alrighty, hello and welcome. Now, hopefully, this is good. And as you can see right here, we have every single emergency meeting they have done. And oh my god, is there a lot of them? So, we are going to be watching all of them, starting with number one and working our way. Now, if you're going to find any of this offensive, then go on, get out. But there's your only warning. And as that banner says, subscribe.
I think I'm live. This is all new to me. I'm not a dork. All right. So you people are going to have to you're going to have to be patient with me. You're here for the emergency meeting test. We're testing out the live emergency meetings. Anyone who's a fan of the Tate brand knows that emergency meetings are the core of our monumental success. So we are going to be doing emergency meetings live here with all of you so you can join in. But before we can do that, I need to work out exactly how the fuck my expensive ass podcast studio works. Because I built this studio. I spent a bunch of money. And I don't really know how any of it works. I got buttons and shit. Check this. Pow! What do you know about me? You don't know about me. So I can be sitting here. Say, zoom in on that bitch. Boom. Bitch. Next bitch. Boom. Pow. Behind the computer. So I got hose. Ho cam. Me in the middle, obviously, underneath the tape. I got to readjust things. So, see what I mean? Like, wires are messy. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. But I think I can play adverts. That's all I care about right now. I'm trying to run the adverts. So let's try and run an advert right now. I'm going to come at you with some fire. Auto switch back to me when the advert's over. You think I don't know about podcasts? Just because I'm a G. I know I'm out here on these streets.
You not gonna insult you here, but you kind of just said you have no idea what any of this does. So
Got the big guns. But I'm learning how to use computers now. Listen, I'm 35, right? I'm not like you fucking youngsters. You're 21, living in the metaverse. I ain't Luke. I got buttons, but I don't really know what a lot of the buttons do. Got a button for sound. Fuck, I just talk for sound. There's a button for sound. Button for cameras and shit. But I can play adverts now. That's the most important thing. I can let you all know about the fun the War Room had in Dubai. You missed the fuck out. So today's not a proper show. Today's just me messing around with things. Show you the diamonds. Fucking the diamonds. That's why I get the podcast lights. So you can appreciate 62 carats on the wrist. Right. Do I need a producer? Someone's talking about hiring a producer. Do I need a producer? I don't know. I need a producer. I ain't that black. Yo, Timberland. No. Right. I can play sound effects, I think. You guys hear that? Or did only I hear that? You guys hear a bunch of fucking American Pie music? Or not? I think maybe I can just hear that. I need to know if you heard that or not. What about this? Hear that shit? Everyone's clapping for me. You hear it? All right, so now this is what I mean. So I've got buttons here that make sounds. I need to change the sounds they make. I got to have one that says like haram, like I said. I got to go through Tate Confidential, get sound bites. I got to upload that to my audio board. Don't know how that works. I got a button for like a holding screen in case of an emergency. I can press this.
I'm gonna assume he like changes that to what you are gonna see later with the countdowns and whatnot, but we're gonna see.
Can you still hear me? Or do I have to cut? You can still hear me with my emergency button? I don't know if you still hear me or not. And I can go back to cam. Pow. So I got emergency button, but the emergency screen ain't gangsta. Like this ain't gangsta. Podcast. No, that's not gangsta. It has to be something gangsta. Like ninjas have attempted to break into Tate compound. He is currently in the middle of a battle against a shogunate. Normal service will resume after they've been defeated. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see that.
James? No, I'm not allowed to use his real name. Shit. Mike, make a thing that says Ninja Shogunate, blah, blah, blah. So I need, and then we'll upload that somehow to this fucking Atem Pro, whatever the fuck that is. We need Atem Pro. We need ninjas. Make that here. I've got a button to make it go black. That's it. What else can I do here? I can do, there's a whole bunch of buttons. I don't really, I'm scared to press most of them. I'm scared to press most of the buttons. I'm too rich for this. I'm a millionaire. What am I doing? Buttons. I should be in my supercar. I got girls next door right now saying, I came over to see you. Shut up. Do my TV. Right. What else I got? I got another mic I am known to talk to. That's it. I can do my adverts. I want to learn how to share my screen with you. So if I ever want to Google something up, I can like put it on the screen and talk over it. So that's what we're going to attempt to do right now. We're going to try and do that. So we're going to go press this. No, wrong button already. Press this. Press this. Press this. No, that doesn't work. So what about this? This. Okay. And I go back here. And I close that. Then I do this. Then I do this. Then I do this. Boom. Now I can click here.
What is this?
Tate's a G. I'll look that up.
Okay.
Me being a G. I go back, and you guys should be able to hear me talk and see me talk about how I'm a G. Is that what's happening right now? Can you see the YouTube? Can you see me saying how I'm a G? And can you hear me talking at the same time? That's what I care about. Because if so, then I'm in the game. And then I need to know if I play a video on a browser, if you can hear it. I don't know these things. I don't know. So now we're going to try that. So I'm going to play a video on the browser and see if you can hear it. So we're going to play Tristan's Gillette advert.
How hard you tried. Do you now find yourself struggling to use Gillette products?
Can you hear that?
This is a natural
YouTube
reaction
video
to having testosterone
along with me talking.
and balls.
That's what I need to know. Say, yes, Andrew, we can hear the YouTube video with the talking. Because if so, I'm basically done. Like, that's it. Quick time.
Remember,
Bam.
hairless faces off the
Professional.
women, babies,
Timberland.
little
I'm
soy
a
boy
producer.
liberals.
I don't need nobody's help. I don't need help.
So if you're none of these things, try the new morning routine.
We'll get rid of that. And then we'll go back to just me. Pow, pow. All right, good. We're done. We'll go back, press this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'll get smoother. I'll get slicker. But yeah, I don't need nobody. This is it. So like everyone's going, Tate, come on these podcasts. But now I've got to fly. You know, it's long. They're like, hey, Tate, come on this podcast. I gotta get on my private jet. It's just with then 3 bitches and fuck the bitches on the plane. Bitches always want to fuck on planes. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube?
No.
I don't know. Anyway, they always like, oh, Mile High Club. I'm like, shut up, Mile High Club. I'm tired. All the bitches, you just have sex with them, and you fly in the air, and then you got land. Now you're in some Chicago, like the worst place. You walk out the airport, like everyone's ugly and fat. There's no Eastern European hotties. No one's wearing heels. No one has a manicure. It's just ugly, cold. To come on my podcast. And I sit there, and they ask me the same old questions. So, Tate, how did you get all those girls? I'm like, gee, what do you mean how? Why are you asking me how? How could I not? I just wake up and I like slip and fall. Ah, shit. Ah, pussy. Again. Fucking how? I'm a bad boy. I'm in Chicago, go do their podcast, same old questions, back on the private plane. But I'm like, no. I've had enough of that. So while I was on my last escapades, I sent a message to my PA. I said, build me the best podcast studio. And she got some company. And they're like, oh, it's going to cost. I can't even remember. I don't even know. I said, put it on the card. I have literally no idea how much this cost. It could have cost $25,000. It could have cost $100,000. I wouldn't notice either way. I don't know. PA put it on the card. Pow, pow. Now it's done. Half an hour ago, there was some dude in here trying to show me how everything worked. It's all broken English. And this audio source number 4, and you press this and you change setting inside of the Atem Pro and your Rode account. What? No. Shh. I don't understand you. So I kicked him out and said, we're going to go live and work it all out my fucking self. That's what we're doing. And I've done it all. I can play adverts. You can hear the sound. I can do video in window. I'm a bad man. It's over. It's all over. Haven't even started. It's over. It's over. That's it. I allocated like an hour to this learning how, but it took me like 6 minutes. Bad boy. Right. So I'm not going to do a show today. Now I know how it all works. I'm going to prepare for the first official emergency meeting broadcast. This was just a test. Now I know how everything works. Because I got stuff to do. I'm going to talk to the war room. I'm going to talk to Hustlers University. If you're inside the war room or you're inside of HU, you're going to always know a lot more. So the basic premise is going to be, I'm going to go live to the peons, to the peasants. We're going to talk. And at the end, there'll be additional content for HU members, Hustlers University, and there'll be additional content for war room members. If you're watching this, you don't know what either of those 2 things are, you go to corporatetate.com to find out. You should be inside anyway. I don't know what you're doing with your life if you're not inside of either one of them 2. Imagine existing as a human, not learning how to make money from a multimillionaire, and not being connected and networking with multimillionaires. I don't know what you're doing with your lives. Corporatate.com, explain all that. So it's going to be the peon broadcast, the peasant broadcast, emergency meeting, and we're going to have special broadcasts for the men dem who are on the right course in life. That's basically how it's going to work. Before I go, I'm going to play one more video because that last war room video was fire. It was sick. Don't pretend it wasn't sick. What else do I even have? I don't even know what else I have on this computer. I'm going to have to find all my videos in between all the titties. I'm going to have to find all the, like, move the, the titty pictures. No. Not that titty picture. Not that titty picture.
I'm getting canceled. I'm getting canceled.
Right.
I should really make bad decisions.
Let's try this out. So I do that. And I do this. I'm a fast learner. It's the thing people don't know about me. I'm a fast learner, but that's a .mov. .mov files don't play. Mike, no .mov files. Runfold also, no .mov files. They're no good to me. Let me try this then. This one. Let's see if this works. I might get two screens on this computer as well. If I set up another screen, then I can do things like a screen for what I'm doing, a screen for what you guys are saying, like double pow pow. I'm gonna do that. I'm a bad boy like that. Right, we're ready for the last advert. We're almost there. It's gonna be about to buy again. Make sure it's not the same one we already played. Might be. Might be the same one. Is it the same one? Might be the same one. Is it the same one? I think that's the same one. And I want to play a different one just to, like, you know, make sure I know what I'm doing. Is this different? They seem the same to me. I don't know why they seem the same. Okay. Okay. This can get deleted. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I ladies? There's no ladies watching this. No ladies are gonna watch me. I'm gonna call them ugly or something. There's Tate called me ugly. Tate told me the truth. Yo, so has it gone echoey or is it just me? I hear echo now. You know what I'm saying? There was no echo before. Is the sound as good as it was? Or something going wrong? Is it echoey or is it all good? If it's all good, wait a second. Wait. Hello? Hello? It's me. That's it. That's better. Right. So I can basically do everything, but I'm not happy with my setup. I need another screen here. I need a drinks fridge. I need whoopies. I need chicks. Like, there could be a girl who, like, brings me coffee. My Glock is next door. No, from now on, when I broadcast, it's on the hip. So, like, if I'm saying something and someone's like, I'm going to find his podcast studio. He has them diamonds. I'm going to go get him. I was like, come and the last video you see on my channel is me emptying a clip. So I got to get my gun. I got to get one of my guns. Got to get my guns. Got to get the drinks fridge. Got to get the girls. Got to get news articles. All this to do. Got to prepare some stuff. So I need around 24 to 48 hours before we go for the first official emergency meeting broadcast here on Tate Speech. I need an intro. I need an exit. I need a cooler still. This is not acceptable. I need to talk about the Ninja Shogunate. That needs to be fixed. But I now know what I need to do. So I'm going to go get to work. You motherfuckers need to go get some money, try and catch up with the big G. You can learn how on CobraTate.com. And
Okay. So that was the first emergency meeting, or well, as Top G here said, a test. So now we watch the second one, which looks like a more official one.
When I see meeting President Trump.
boom! We're live. Are we? We are live. I'm pretty sure we're live. I'm the producer, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing.
You may have messed it up, but if you're watching, welcome to the first official emergency.
So we're back. So what were you saying? So we all go through the sound effects again because they didn't understand the sound effects. So,
All right. Welcome to emergency meeting. Andrew has been setting a lot of things up while he hasn't been getting dressed and hasn't been making any effort on his looks or his beard or his suit. He's just showed up in a robe. It turns out he was actually doing some work, which is interesting. And I was slightly impressed, even though no one else heard it. So to all of our 3,000 viewers, by the way, hit the like button, everybody. He is going to debut the emergency meeting sound effects. Let's go.
yeah, so when I was talking earlier about going to Luke live, we play this.
You're in your fucking spacesuit.
Because he never fucking wears it.
You know, I mean, I haven't once ever seen him wear a spacesuit.
Are you even allowed to smoke on YouTube?
I don't. This is my house. I'm allowed to smoke in my house. It's just gonna give us some age restriction. No under 18s. I don't want under 18s watching me anyway.
True.
I don't care about views or monetization.
True, we don't need those things.
Gotta smoke.
Money isn't real.
See how I'm prepared. You can just talk at random, and I guarantee I have the right button to press that will fit in. Say something.
I bet you don't.
I do. Say something.
No, because you've already got something lined up.
Woo!
That's
Emergency meeting.
Fucking amateurs.
Haram.
I'm a G.
I'm a G. I'm up top boss.
That's the plan.
I mean, I've done well.
you've done kind of well.
I've done good.
This is the best podcast since the beginning of human time, apparently,
It is.
according to people on the comment section. These chats are coming in super fast. I cannot keep up with this. That's supposed to be my job.
So you're failing your job.
So I'm just gonna smoke instead.
So my job's good, and I'm doing my job.
I quit.
And you're failing.
I quit. I don't.
All right. So we're going to start this podcast. We have a few things we could talk about. We could talk about why we use emergency meetings.
Yeah.
Or for no reason whatsoever, just because I don't want the internet to forget, I just want to say Jack Murphy. Woo!
This was not part of today's agenda or
It
script.
is. Jack Murphy. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, but is that all we're gonna say?
Yeah, Jack Murphy. I'm not going to say nothing else. Do your own research. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I have so much cool stuff to show people. What should I show them?
Can we just actually talk to them for a while?
About what?
But that's what the podcast is for, isn't it?
Let's talk about how I myself freed the world from restrictions. You don't know it was me?
Yeah, it wasn't you. The world isn't free of restrictions.
Most of the world is starting to free up because on day one, when they tried to lock everyone down, I got on the Lambo
I'm
on a gas
pushing
mask
some buttons.
and went for it. Like I found the virus. No, I'm not to say that word. Sorry, I found the issue.
We're not talking about this,
I found the issue and I solved it.
but apparently, according to the chat, you've spoken to Jack Murphy and solved the issue.